Big shout out to everybody loving and feeling the vibes each and every time. You're locked into the big bad station, arrowrockradio.com. And you know what? Each and every time we got to big on a big bad artist. And this next artist is another big bad artist. She goes by the name of Mad LinQz, okay? So make sure you keep it locked in and let's listen to what this sister has to say each and every time. So you know what, Mad LinQz, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Greetings.
Greetings. Welcome.
Definitely. Blessings every time. So you know what? The people that are listening, they're locked in. Tell us a little bit about Mad LinQz. Let us know who you are.
Well, I'm a singer, songwriter, engineer, producer, uh, graphic designer, and I'm just starting into film production. So I'm a little bit of everything.
Wow. So you got your hands in every kind of piece or something for music, hey?
Definitely.
I like that.
I'm trying to be a one-stop shop.
For real, I like that, definitely. So you know what? We've already got a question from a listener. They want to know, why are you called Mad LinQz? Are you saying that you're mad with the vibes? Tell us about the name.
Well, Mad LinQz, aka Mad Rasta.
Okay.
So I think that they're kind of a little self-explanatory. I bring a fiery energy when I'm live.
Okay.
People always say mad, and the name LinQz is just because I work a lot with people in the community, and I help people in various ways get jobs, get education, get housing. So it's the original LinQz.
For real, definitely. You know what? I like that still. But you know what, sis? I'm always interested to find out and know, how did this journey begin for you? So how did it all start? How did Mad LinQz develop? How did it all kick off?
Well, if you ask my mother will tell you that from an early age, you could say from the moment I could speak, the first words out of my mouth was the song "You Light Up My Life."
Okay.
So I've been singing since I could speak. I've always sang in church, in school. I was always the lead singer in the choir at school. And in my teens, I just decided I wanted to do this for the rest of my life. I love music. I love reggae music. I love rock.
Yeah.
And that's where my heart is at.
Okay. But you know what, sis? What genre would describe you? Because I've listened to some of your tunes now, and there's so many different flavors, different styles. You know, Mama, Let's Dance, Calamity, Black Lives Matter. They all have a different flavor, different style. But how would you describe your kind of genre of you?
Well, it's Canadian, right? We're a multicultural, we're a melting pot.
Yeah.
So there's many communities in this country, and I represent a little bit. I want to make music that everybody can relate to. Like I said before, rockers is my love.
Yeah.
So you can call me a rock steady rockers culture artist, but I do make music for every genre, and I work with artists from every genre, and I want my music to reflect that as well.
Definitely, I can hear that in your tunes as well. But you know what? Who's inspiring you, or who is inspiring you?
My main inspiration, of course, is the Most High over all things. Definitely. And second, my favorite all-time artist is Dennis Brown. So that's where most of my inspiration comes from.
For real.
Secondary to that would be Professor Nuts.
Okay, yeah, I hear that.
I find he's very lyrical and is always giving you a story. And that's what I try to do, be lyrically inclined and also give a story.
For real. You know what? That takes me to my next question. I was going to ask you if you consider yourself a storyteller when you're telling your tunes, because I can hear that in your music. So would you consider yourself a storyteller?
Definitely. Most of my songs are inspired by life. And life is complex, and sometimes for some people it can be difficult, and I try to highlight some of the negatives and try and turn them into positives. And I'm at the point now in my career where a lot of the music that's being put out, the rhythm, the beat, and the instrumentals are so great, but the message is negative. So every rhythm I get, I try and put positivity on it, even if you're going to hear a bag of negativity afterwards on that.
Yeah, for real. And let's talk about some of your tunes. I wanted to ask you in particular about Calamity. Tell us about that tune.
So Calamity is a project of mine that is going to be released on Christmas of this year. It's part of a project called Dubbed Over Guns.
Okay.
And for anybody that knows about gun violence, it's been a problem in many cities, many countries. And what I did is I got a network of artists from all different areas of this city. Some of the areas are even at war with each other. We came together to do this album to show that, hey, music over madness, dubs over guns. We can unite for a good purpose, and you will see the glory of that.
For real. You know what? That's one of my favorite tunes from yourself, Calamity. Definitely feeling that one. But you know what? Close second with that is Black Lives Matter. I like how you did that tune. But you tell us, how did that come about?
So I wrote Black Lives Matter after Trayvon Martin died. I don't know if you're familiar with that case.
Yeah.
That touched me deeply because my father also died from gun violence, and he died when I was very young. So because of gun violence, I lost a very special part of my life. And I sympathized with the Martin family, and I basically wrote that song as a tribute.
Wow. You know what? I'm sorry to hear that about your dad. Definitely. Wow.
Thank you.
And you've done two other great tunes that I've listened to called Mama and Let's Dance. Tell us about those two projects as well, because the Let's Dance one seems a bit more upbeat, a bit more lively. But tell us about those projects.
Well, Mama is the first production that I released on my own.
Okay.
On my own, and it's a dedication to my mother.
Yeah.
The focal point of my life since the passing of my father. And I mean, everybody out there has love for their mama. You have to give some respect. So I thought the first release that I did should be a dedication to the reason why I'm here. Let's Dance Now, on the other hand, is a more upbeat, up-tempo dance style song, and it's just made to make you dance. Forget about your troubles, forget about your worries, shut up and just dance.
I like that still. Definitely feeling that. It's definitely upbeat. But one thing I gotta ask you, with the tune Mama, did your mom like it?
My mother is actually in the video for that song. She endorses my career to the fullest. So big up Mama Stephanie, love you anyway you're there.
Yeah, big up every time. And we've got another question from a listener. They're asking you, how have you been finding it in the industry being a female? That's a good question.
Ooh, that's a very good question. Well, the business is definitely not for the weak-hearted or the soft shell. I definitely have a hard shell. I'm a very aggressive businesswoman, and thanks to the Most High, the work that I've been doing has been recognized. It has not been easy because this is definitely a male-dominated world, and also the genre of music that I tend to cling to is not the most popular. But I'm still doing well.
Yeah.
And I look at it like this. I wanted to be a teacher. And if I can make a teacher's salary doing this, then I'm doing well.
Wow, for real. Most definitely loving that. And I want to know, is there an EP or an album coming our way?
Definitely. Dubs Over Guns is coming out Christmas Day.
Okay.
The song Calamity is a part of that. Like I said, it's a various artist album. Artists from all over the Toronto city came together to support gun violence and do our part to make a difference. Also, Let's Dance, as you suggested, is out. I have another song called Blazing from Sound Justice Records. That's already out. And I have 3 new EPs coming out. One is called Weeda Grabba, that's featuring myself and some new artists. Also a new engineer working in my studio, Zolja. I do also my own studio. We also have another one called Run Them Down. Those will be released in the new year before March. So look out for those. They're coming up soon. Shout out to Zolja. Big up yourself, King.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? How can people connect with you if they wanted to do anything with you, from engineering, beats making, songwriting, anything like that? How can they connect with you on socials and so on?
Definitely. You can find me at LinQz, and I spell LinQz LinQz. Just calling know how to spell as them said, but that's how I spell it. So if you Google that, you'll find me.
Okay.
Mad LinQz. I'm on Gmail, madlinks at Gmail. You can find also on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, also at LinQz and ENT. And the website, I'm not sure if it's up and running, but it should be LinQz Inc. So that's LinQz, the way I spell it, INC.com. And we're kind of in the process of moving to a new studio, so things are a little bit discombobulated. We've finally graded and made a move towards growth, so everything should be up and running by the new year.
Okay. I like the sound of that still.
Aside from that, I do have a comedy series that I started filming. It's called Trance VIP Lounge, Trance TRANCE. VIP Lounge. It's comedy about an after hours in Toronto. So there's lots of crazy jokes in that. I'm sure people might want to check it out on YouTube.
Definitely. And you know, I can't have you on here, Mad LinQz, and not ask you to sing a little something. Would you be up for that?
Sure.
Okay, when you're ready, sis.
One bag of looting and shooting a guap. We you them are dead. We not blow no storm. Not sound no alarm. Just you where I go. Give it. Who we are. Say giant gun in sun nation. One generation away from the land. To you I study up your eyes and chase. Study figure dancing a G. Blazer, you cannot see your meds want change your thoughts for areas of school. Lose the chaser, don't like books, you look. A trader, build great, don't build failure. A calamity, the little you then get giddy. Now speak with them, I see opportunity. You don't know DJKat, thank you for having me.
Anytime. You know what? You're getting some fire emojis, some love from the people, so they're definitely loving it out here every time. But you know what, sis? What would you like to say to the listeners here in the UK, worldwide? What would you like to say to them?
Well, I'll say what I always say, and I will say nothing beats a try but a fail. So at anything you want to do in life, try it. The worst that could happen is you don't succeed. But guess what will happen if you don't succeed is you will learn what not to do if you want to try again. So try your best. Perseverance pays off. Persistence pays off. And hard work definitely pays off.
Wow, you know what, sis? I definitely appreciate that. It's definitely been an energy. And you know, we've got our IG coming up as well. I'm looking forward to that. And it's just pure blessings each and every time. We give thanks, sis.
Definitely, Queen. One love.
One love. Speak soon, yeah?
Yes.
Speak soon. Bless up. Bless. Yes, people, please do go out there, support Mad LinQz. Go and check her out. Go see what she's all about. Definitely bringing the energy, bringing the vibes each and every time. But right now, we're going to be playing some of her tunes, okay? One of my favorite tunes from her is called Calamity, and it's definitely a vibe. Take a listen to this one and see if you like it. Here we go.
There is no radio station like Arawak radio station. And the body sting. Lambo Colombo the dancehall Naka said that. Out of Kingston, Jamaica.
Warrior energy. Warrior nation, yeah? One bag of looting and shooting a guan. We you, them are dead. We not blow no stamp. sound no alarm. You know see where I go on. I kill we one another. Who we are harm. See John Tam gone. Him son name Sean. One generation wipe from the land. Pity you a study up your eyes and chaser. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. You do not see your meds one changer. That's for eraser. School of a chaser.